friends. Pastor Cindy Garris August here from Colonial Park, United Church of Christ, where no matter who you are or where you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. But first of all, let me just wish a very happy back to school to so many of our students, including those who are going to be participating in our half-day play preschool program. I know all of that is starting up in the next couple of weeks, and as I was reminded when I was visiting one of our families that the word is actually a bad word. So I don't want to say, SCHOOL. But this Sunday at Colonial Park, we are in our morning worship. We will be recognizing back to school for all of our students, whether you are, I know there are a number of you that are already back at college, others that are heading into high school or middle school or elementary school. We invite you to a time of blessing the backpacks. And I always say that you can bring whatever you take to school. So if that's a backpack, if that's a lunchbox, if that's a laptop, bring it, and we will have a time of blessing it and blessing you as you begin this new adventure for this new school year. Also, then Sunday in the afternoon, we have our rescheduled, but I think it fits perfectly at the end of the year, end of the summer, for our all church potluck picnic and pool party. Pastor Scott and Michael have invited us to their house, and if weather permits, we will be having the opportunity to hop into their pool and cool off a bit. We will also be having, the church will provide the hamburgers and hot dogs and invite you to bring your lawn chair, your conversational self, your introverted self, whatever you care to bring with you as we celebrate together, a gathering together at a church picnic. Please bring a side dish or dessert in some way to help fill out our table with abundance. It always has a lot of food. Please come and join us. That's from 1 to 5. They've set the hours at. There will not be charging station this week in the evening then because of the picnic. So please come and enjoy our time together. This coming week on August the 27th, Wednesday evening, our choirs will begin back up with their practicing. And so if you're interested in participating in the music of the church, be in touch with Pastor Scott as soon as you can so that you can figure out all the details and you can plan on your participation this year in choir. Then following after that, we will have on September the 5th, we will have a game night and we invite you to that. That's fun for the family at the church and the fellowship hall or the parlor, wherever, whatever space suits the number of people that we have. Bring your favorite games and a snack if you care to share something like that or have something along. It's pretty low key, just a time again to get together. And maybe the pool thing isn't your thing. Maybe you're a game person. And that's 7 o'clock on September the 5th. On Sunday, September the 7th, then we will be having Rally Day. And in our church, that's a time to get together and kick off and celebrate our Sunday school, our learners, our teachers, as well as just a kickoff to our program year, if you want to call it that. I hope that you are able to join us on the 7th. After morning worship, we will be having potluck again. And those, you can see what we're asking folks to bring listed in your bulletin. But for that, we hope that you will also join us because I hear they're planning bingo and some other activities, but hope that you can join us for Rally Day. If you like learning and you like discussing with one another, we have a couple of opportunities outside of Sunday school and Sunday mornings for you to continue to learn and converse and grow deeper in your faith. On Tuesday evenings, we have spiritual springboards. And this year, or we're beginning the fall season with the messages of Jesus. And that is Adam Hamilton program. Wednesday nights, we have a young adult Bible study that meets at 6:30 on, and pretty much we're looking at this fall. We'll be beginning with looking at how we got our Bible and what's it mean to us to have this sacred text, and how have how do we understand the Bible and how it came to be. On Thursdays, I'm having what has been a traditional slot for Bible study during the day. That's at 2 o'clock on Thursdays. And this year we'll be starting off with Eclipsing Empire. It's a study of Paul in early Roman culture and first century, how our faith began to grow outside of Jerusalem. And so we'll be looking at that study. That's from the group called Living the Questions, and that's called Eclipsing Empire. There are two opportunities that are monthly opportunities that I want you to be aware of. One is for the women in our midst, that's Women's Spirituality Group, and that meets the second Monday of the month. And this year we're going to be conversing over and looking at having a Mary heart in a Martha world. And hope that you can join us, because I think the conversation will be interesting with the women that we have in the church. Then also monthly, I am looking at the second Saturday of the month to continue our conversation around Christian nationalism and our response to it. So many of you showed up for our pastries with the pastor, and I'm calling this Next Step Morsels. And we will be first looking at and reading together the book, Who Stole My Bible? And you can learn more about all of these in your upcoming newsletter and bulletins, as well as checking out our website and exploring our Facebook page. As we come to the end of this video invitation, you might be saying, well, what happened to our summer music fest? Well, this year we decided to beat the heat of the day and have it at the end of September, so you haven't missed it. It will be on our front lawn, weather permitting, on September the 27th. That is a Saturday from 11 to 4. We will have bands playing from 11 to 3. The bands include Lower Paxton Variety Band, Janie Womack and Jody Echterling, and Blue River Soul with Karen Meeks. So we hope that you will join us for that. There will be Muma's Eats and Treats food truck there, as well as local fire truck and police to be building some of that community connection, as well as 50/50 raffles, baskets, and a lot of fun, a kids zone, and different activities going on. So hope that you can join us both in just participating in the fun. Hope you can join us in sharing the word and inviting friends. Hope that you can join us in some way, figure out if there's a time that you can volunteer or a donation that you can make. So we hope that you will help us to make this a wonderful event, as it always is. Then finally, we finish out September on the 28th with the annual pet blessing. So I hope that if you have fun, furry, and finned and feathered friends that you want to share with your faith community, I invite you to bring them at 5 p.m. on September the 28th for our annual pet blessing. We have many, 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 many more opportunities coming up. There's a few each month, and I hope that you will get on your calendar and participate in. It's shaping up to be a fabulous fall. And I look forward to doing life with you as always, and pray that you are blessed. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.